Attention duelists. Phoenix here, Master Duel Monday. Watch and learn. Let's get it. That is not a great opener for Duelist Day. That Super Poly pass. Opponent summons Medora, punches the face, and they pass. Weird first match. Player summons their own Medora, goes crash. Pass turn. That one pass. Draws Ash Blossom. Full pass again. High octane stuff. Opponent uses King of the Swamp, discarding it to add polymerization. Flips up Ash Blossom, activates Poly. Ash Blossom and 2 from hand. El Shaddai Hollow and Maxi, making Guardian Chimera. Chimera effect will activate. El Shaddai will chain. El Shaddai sending away Destrudo. Chimera draws 2, pops 1 on the field. The face. Not looking great for Duelist Day. That's Trick Clown, passes. Opponent punches with the Chimera. Trick Clown effect. Summons itself back, taking 1,000. Will they do anything of worth? Gets Fenrir. Destrudo effect, target the clown, summon itself. Modulate its level, the two will then sync together, making Black Rose Dragon. Black Rose will activate to destroy all monsters on the field. Trick Clown will activate. Medora will chain. Spinning cards out of players' graveyards. Opponent will use their Medora to get one more card. The field has been cleared. Summons Fenrir. Opponent activates Ash Blossom in response to Fenrir's search. Moves to battle. Punches with Fenrir. Pass turn. Duelist B full passes. Duelist A switches Fenrir to defense, attempts to use effect again, hit by Ash Blossom again. This match sucks. Summons Ash Blossom then, syncs it together with Fenrir. Make Baron de Fleur. Punch face with Baron. Sets the new Super Poly they got. Passes. Opponent activates Tearlament Scream. Summons King of the Swamp, Destrudo effect. Baron de Fleur will respond, say no you don't. Destrudo goes to grave. Opponent slams King of the Swamp into Baron, ending the match. That was very boring. Alright, Duelist A up first, doing the Utopia OTK, activates Rhoda, getting Ascended Sage. Activates Zexal Construction, sending back an Into the Void, getting another Sage. Special out Sage, activate Into the Void, draws 1. Activates Upstart, gets card. Lost due to time limit for some reason. Weird. Alright, let's see if we get a real match. Doubt it. Player uses MSG Glory of Horus, sending itself in Naturia Tree away to get King Sarcophagus. Also gets Hoppy. And Tree gets Naturia Carmelia, summons Carmelia, sends away Mole Cricket, activates Naturia Blessing to summon back the Mole Cricket. Cricket will use its effect. Carmelia will chain to be able to mill instead of tributing. Getting Sunflower activates King Sarcophagus, sending away Hoppy. Sends away another Horus, then summons it back. It was Dumatef. Dumatef and Carmelia will then sync together for Crimson Dragon. Mesty comes back. Player uses Synchro Rumble. Summon back Camellia. Then use the effect of King Sarcophagus, pitching their side driver, send away. 1 second, I have to learn how to read that. Kobesanuf. Summon Super Heavy Samurai, Brave Asuwaro. Hoppy comes back, thanks to having King Sarcophagus. On opponent's turn, Crimson Dragon will target Murawaso, put itself back in the extra deck, summon Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity, which will prevent their opponent from doing stuff this turn. Mole Cricket will tribute itself after the opponent sets a card. Opponent activates Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom does stop the Mole Cricket. Only stuff on field is prevented with King Calamity. That's 2 more cards in the back row. Passes. Opponent draws. Activates Just Dessert. Activates the second one. A decent amount of burn. Probably not enough, though. Murawaso will activate its effect. Opponent activate Ring of Destruction, targeting King Calamity, which has 4,000 attack points, destroys it. Both players take 4,000, and that's the game. The matches are weird today. All right. Mementolians, first time seeing them. Player summons Anduich, which will get them Tatsuno Tsusugi. Here you go. Tatsu effect will activate. Maxi will chain. Ash Blossom responds to the Maxi. Tatsu will go through, summon itself. Attempts to use its effect, hit by Imperm. Memento Fusion will activate. Mementolin. Using Tatsu with definitely not Karibo. Ghost in the Attic. Make Twin Dragon. Imperm whiffs. Tatsu will then target Twin Dragon. Free or milled. Tatsu will summon back Ghost in the Attic, which will re-add Goblin. Anduich will activate. Pop him to Ghost in the Attic. Get Mace. Ghost in the Attic comes back. Mace pops itself. Gets Field Spell. Activate the Field Spell. The Fusion Spell will banish itself. Pop Anduich. Gets Bone Party. Field Spell activate. Target Anduich. Summon the Goblin. Goblin activate. Pop itself. Cards are being sent to graveyard. Activates Bone Party. Pops Ghost in the Attic. Gets the last card. Bone Party then returns a bunch. And summons Combined Creation. First time actually seeing you. Must be so much level 5 other Memento monsters, different names from graveyard in deck. Extra deck. While control no other monsters, this card can attack all monsters but controls one each. Once per turn, if your opponent activates a card or effect, you can special summon 1 Memento monster from your hand or graveyard. Does not seem worth it. Memento Mictlan will activate to set a card. Opponent will activate Stovey Torby. So it's a Labyrinth match. Stovey Torby, setting Welcome. Mictlan, setting Cranium. Command Creation, summoning back Horned Dragon. Player fires off Maxi during the opponent's draw phase. Welcome Labyrinth will chain. Maxi does resolve, but they do get 1 card summoned before Maxi resolves, which is the Lady Lovely. Creation will summon Andwich. Big Welcome will banish itself. Target combined creation. Combined creation is bounced. Andwich will get Tatsuno. Lovely effect will activate because the monster left the field due to a trap. Stovey Torby will also activate. Stovey Torby is back. Pops the Memento field spell. Now, during the main phase, activates Crimson Gaia, getting Soul Resonator. That's unexpected. Summons Soul Resonator, who will get Labyrinth Chandragolier. Lovely effect, setting the Welcome Labyrinth again. Move to battle. Attempts to swing. Player activates Cranium. Making their opponent attack the highest power monster. And then switches the target, which still gets run over. Soul Resonator then bounces off of Andwich. Don't know why, though. Stovey Torby will send itself away, set the Labyrinth field spell, activate it, pass the turn. Draws another Tatsuno, use its effect, summons itself, pops itself, send away 2, goes in the attic, summon self, targets the field spell in the graveyard, add it back to hand, reactivate the field spell, Andwich, targets card in the grave, pops itself, summon the mace, field spell, targets the Andwich, summon back the goblin, mace target self, add Dark Blade, goblin, pop self, mill 2. Summon the Dark Blade, discarding Tatsuno, target the opponent's set Welcome, Welcome will chain. Summons Ariana. Labyrinth Chandragolier will activate, as will Stovey Torby, as will Ariana, as will Lovely. Lovely pops the Andwich in hand. Ariana getting Kuklok. Stovey Torby comes back to the field. Chandragolier goes back to the hand. Memento Confusion will pop the Ghost in the Attic, add a copy of itself to hand, activate that self. Player uses Kuklok's effect, be able to activate a Labyrinth card this turn. Fusion will then fuse 2 Tatsuno and Mace, make Twin Dragon. Twin Dragon will pop itself, get Dark Blade and Mace. Twin Dragon will special summon Andwich. Andwich will add Tatsuno. Chandragolier will activate, send itself and Mudora away. Mudora will chain its own effect. Target 3 monsters in the graveyard to shuffle them back. Shuffle, shuffle. Chandragolier sets Big Welcome. Kuklok will then add itself back to hand. 5 cards are returned to the deck. Combined Creation will be summoned. Bone Party will activate, banishing itself, giving Combined Creation a boost. Andwich punches Lady Labyrinth. Then Combined Creation punches the Resonator. Swings at Stovey Torby, which will send itself and Kuklok away. Cranium Burst will chain, negating that effect to weaken their Combined Creation, which will then punch over Ariana. And then player loses due to time limit. Alright. These matches in ranked have not been entertaining. I see a lot of spinning wheels. I see a lot of lame ducks. Dark Magician here. Activate Secrets of Dark Magic. Fusing Curry Bandit with Dark Magician Girl. Ritual summoning out Magician of Chaos. Feels wrong. Passes turn. Opponent sets a field spell, 1 card in the back row and 1 monster, and passes. Something in the water today. Magician player summons Magician's Rod. Gets Eternal Soul. That's it. Battle. Swings with the rod over the opponent's monster. Busted through Brave Drive. Won't activate Cyber's Beacon during the end step. Magician of Chaos will chain, destroying that card, but the beacon will still add another Brave Drive to hand. Opponent's turn sets one monster, summons Launcher Commander. Eternal Soul is activated using the effect. Magician of Chaos will also pop the opponent's Signet Cascade, added 1,000 Knives. Player activates Signet Universe. Launcher will tribute itself, shuffle an opponent's monster from the graveyard. Player gets Magician's Salvation, uses Illusion of Chaos, chains Eternal Soul. Magician of Chaos will chain, popping the opponent's field spell. Dark Magic Attack is added. Gets Magician's Souls, sends Illusion of Chaos back. Signet Universe will activate. Doesn't really do anything, though. Magician's Souls will activate, sending away Dark Magician to summon itself. Activates Magician's Salvation. That's 2. Swings with the Rod. Swings with Magician. Pass turn. Opponent summons Bit Trooper. Activates Eternal Soul. Magician of Chaos will activate its effect, popping the Bit Trooper. Dark Magician now on board. Duelist B passes turn. Duelist A, lethal on board. Stalls out using Illusion of Chaos effect, getting Dark Magician Girl. Tributes the Magician's Souls to summon the girl. Swings with girl. And that's the game. I don't think we can call this better. Pendulum Magician activates Dragon Collar in the zone and Skullcrobat. Pendulum summons Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. That's 1. Passes. Opponent's turn sets 2 in the back row. Summons Baku the Beast Ninja. Puts Ninjutsu Tool Iron Digger on it. Activates Fuma Shuriken. Putting that on as well. Passes turn. Player draws Obelisk. Summons Ross Disciple. Ross Disciple summons 2 more Ross Disciple. Dragon Color Magician will use its effect, turning Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon to defense mode, changing Baku to Dragon type for some reason. Passes turn. Opponent draws, sets 2, activates Swords Revealing Light as one of them. Also passes turn. Also no longer a dragon. Ross Disciples are all tributed for Obelisk the Tormentor. Activates Pendulum back. Opponent activates Ninjutsu Art Rust Mist and Mirage Transformation. Mirage Transformation steals a Ross Disciple. Rust Mist, much of anything. Pendulum back gets back the 2 copies of Ross Disciple. The Shuriken effect will then burn for 700. Player Pendulum summons. Performer Pal Bubble Bow Wow. Then Pendulum Dragon and Bubble Bow Wow are tributed to summon Beast Eyes Pendulum Dragon. Rust Mist will weaken it. Ninja player sets a monster in defense. Passes. Player gets Cleafort Monolith. Pendulum summons. Gets out Bow Wow. Rust Mist will activate. Bow Wow effect goes off, but is still halved thanks to Rust Mist. Passes turn. Player activates Ninjutsu Art Notebook. Does nothing with it. Player draws Phantom Dragon. Pendulum summon again. Phantom Dragon on board. Bubble Bow Wow is tributed for Cleafort Monolith. Swords has expired. Player's set Mask Ninja Ebisu is tributed for Twilight Ninja Nichirin the Chunin, which will punch over the Pendulum Beast Eyes Dragon. Duelist A's turn. Will they do anything? They'll Pendulum Summon. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. And Time Gazer. Both are halved thanks to Rust Mist. Obelisk will punch over Chunin. Odd Eyes will punch over the Rust Disciple. And the others all punch face. Ninja player draws for turn, uses the notebook. Pitching Silver Senior Ninja. Setting Ninjutsu Notebook of Mystery. Passing. Player summons Dynamis Plesios. Ninjutsu Book Mystery will set Getsuga the Shogun. And Iron Digger. Obelisk will punch over Getsuga. Plesios goes direct, and Monolith for game. I feel like that should not have taken that long. Alright. Jesus Christ. What was wrong today? Phone activates Runic Golden Droplets, summoning Hugin. Then summons Ecclesia, using her effect, tribute herself. Summons the Golden Sword Soul. Those two monsters will then sync together, make Tri-Edge Master. Tri-Edge Master will draw one card. Activates Runic Fountain, activates Runic Slumber, summon another Hugin. Fountain effect, put the Runic Quick Plays back in the deck, draw two, activates the Bestial Rebellion, sending itself away to get Bestial Magnamut. Magnamut effect, banish their Hugin from the grave, summon itself. Its effect will activate to resolve during the end step. The Golden Sword Soul will then banish themselves. Summon back Ecclesia. Ecclesia and Magnamut will then sync together for Baron de Fleur. Passes turn during the end step. Ecclesia is put back in the hand. And Magnamut will add Druis Worm. Almost have a game. Duelist A activates Nightmare Steel Cage. Sets two cards, one monster, and passes. Opponent activates another Golden Droplet, benching four off their opponent's top. Ecclesia is summoned, syncs together with the Tri-Edge, makes Chaos Angel. Chaos Angel targets the Nightmare Steel Cage and banishes it. Baron de Fleur targets the opponent's monster to pop it. Fleur activates Dark Sacrifice. Ash Blossom to negate the Dark Sacrifice. Sacrifice does not resolve. Baron's Pop does resolve. Durasworm effect. Banish Magnamut, summon self. Lethal on board, but the battle phase is skipped thanks to Runic cards. Fleur activates Nightmare Wheel, targeting Baron de Fleur. Baron de Fleur will use its effect to negate that. Turn is passed. Baron de Fleur, using its effect, spends itself back. Puts the Tri-Edge back on the board, activates a new Nightmare Steel Cage, activates Wave Motion Cannon, sets Mask of Darkness, and passes. Player activates Brain to Regain, syncs together their Tri-Edge and their Hugin to make SP Little Knight. Little Knight effect, banish the opponent's Mask of Darkness. Brain to Regain will return that banished Mask of Darkness to draw one. Bestial Rebellion will tribute Druis Worm, summon himself. During the end step, Ecclesia will add herself back to hand. Passes turn. Player sets monster. Passes turn. Sets one, summons Ecclesia. The Nightmare Steel Cage has expired. Player sets a card, activates another Nightmare Steel Cage. Duelist B, draw for turn. Activate the Bestial Sarnier, banish Hugin. Brandon regained, return Hugin, draw a card. Ecclesia and Sarnier sync together, Baron de Fleur returns. Sarnier effect, send away another Bestial, doesn't matter. Baron, pop the Nightmare, SP, punches the Koala, not big enough. Player uses Baron to negate Koala's effect, mostly to pop it and get out of the way, so it can be lethal. Then swings with Baron, Curse of Anubis is activated. SP Little Knight will chain its effect. Banish their 2 monsters to the end phase. Turns their monsters to defense mode, sets defense to 0. Thanks to Arse. Sleipnir is summoned by the effect of Runic Freezing Curses. Runic Fountain, returning cards, drawing cards. Still in the battle phase, Sleipnir will punch the face. Player summons Guiding Quem, who will send away Guiding Quem. SP and Baron come back during the end. That's a return. Player activates Swords of Concealing Light. Baron will negate this. I'm glad they do. This is annoying. However, the battle phase of the next turn will still be skipped, thanks to Runics. Cross return. Baron pops the Wave Motion Cannon. Player sets Morphing Jar. Oh god. Passes turn. Baron, pop the jar. Battle phase is skipped because they didn't remember to go to battle phase last turn. Player draws, gets Help Member. Bull passes. Duels B. They can go to battle. They have lethal. Moves to battle. Swing Baron. Swing Sleipnir. SP. And Quem. For game. Good god, these matches were weird. Alright. One more shot to get something normal out. Duel stay, don't let me down. Penny Shitana summons itself, summons Beautiful Princess, tributes herself, summons Lifeless Leafish, which will send away Heliocanth. Lifeless and Shitana will then overlay, make number 60. Number 60 using its effect, attaching 2. Summons back King Suelacanth. King effect, discard a shark. Summons a bunch of fish. Dugars and Scrap Shark will link together, make Scrap Wyvern. Scrap Wyvern effect, target the Scrap Shark, summon it back, then destroys it. Scrap Wyvern saw that happen. Scrap Shark was destroyed by the effect of a Scrap card. It'll send away another card. Scrap Wyvern will summon the Fridge, Golem, and pop Suelacanth. Their Grief This and one of their other monsters will make Garden Rose Maiden. Dear God, what are you doing? Getting Black Garden? Oh no. Scrap Golem will use its effect. Summon back Scrap Recycler, which will send away Jet Synchron. Jet Synchron, pitch card from the hand. Summons itself back. Hello, Silent Apotheosis. Welcome to the vid. Overlays for number 71, Barian Shark. Jet Synchron and Garden Rose Maiden sync together. Make Coral Dragon. Scrap Wyvern and Scrap Golem link together. Make Cross Sheep. Going alright. Video's been weird today. Synchro NXEs were sent to the graveyard, so Entis is summoned normal style. Cross Sheep will then activate. Target Coral Dragon will activate. Rebarian Shark will activate. What in God's name are you doing? Puts Rank Magic Agent Argent Chaos Force on top, then draws it. Then summons back a Gluttonous Grethus. Entis and the Grethus will sync together for White Aura Monoceros, which will target back Coelacanth, summon it back. White Aura and Cross Sheep make Geonator Transverser. What are you doing with that? Lifeless Leafish, banish itself. Target a bunch of fish monsters, put them back, draw a card. Keep King, pitch card, summon a bunch of fish. Fishborg Planters will overlay for Mannequin Cat. Left Hand Shark, special summon itself. Modulates its level. Level of the other monster. Sync together for Shooting Riser Dragon. Shooting Riser, send away a Beautiful Princess. Garden Rose Maiden will activate, banish itself. Summon back the Coral Dragon. Now activates Black Garden. Shooting Riser and Coral will overlay for Chronomaly Atlantis. That's a reduce, gives the opponent a token. Mannequin Cat, target that token, summons Galactic Spiral Dragon. It gets reduced, they get a token. Galactic Spiral, modulate a bunch of levels to all be 8. Make Gimmick Puppet of Leo. That's a reduced, give the opponent a token. Transverser, swapping control of the two. Activates Rank Up Magic Force, targeting Atlantis. Make C Atlantis. Black Garden activate. Reduce stats, give a token. Use its effect. Equipping the Puppet King to itself. Then using its other effect. Attaching material and its cards, sending other cards away. Black Garden will activate, targeting Gimp Puppet of Leo, attributing a bunch of rose tokens to summon himself. Agent Chaos Force added back to hand. Using its effect, ranking up Gimmick Puppet of Leo. Make Disaster Leo. That was the lamest summoning animation I've ever seen. Disaster Leo will detach its material. And then it wins them the game. I wanted something normal and I got whatever that was. I should have known better. That's on me. Alright, let's try this again. Duel stay, don't. Alright, I already see where this one's. Hang on, let's back out of this. Festival. Surely someone normal is in the festival. Dryland is not a myth. Normal exists. Go this one. Alright. It's time for realsies. Last match of the day. Fire Brigade versus something. Player activates Primitive Planet Reichphobia, getting Reichheart. Activates Foolish Burial, sending away Tearlament's Kashtira. Tear Cash will activate, milling 2. Summons Reichheart. Reichheart adding Scareclaw Arrival. Activates Arrival. Summoning back the Balloon. Specials out Acro and Astra. Links the 3 of them together. Make Triheart. Triheart turns Reichheart to defense mode using its effect. Summon back Acro. Get Scareclaw Kashtira. Scare Cash summons itself. Banish Balloon. Passes turn. Dual Stage draws Alpha. Summons Alpha. Is turned to defense mode. Opponent activates New World Formations, which will then let them set Scareclaw Arrival. Player summons Nerval. Nerval is turned to defense mode. Activates Zodiac Barrage. Pops Nerval. Summons Zodiac Ram. Nerval effect, add Fractale. Sets 1 card. Ram then used a solo material for Tiger Mortar. Tiger Mortar turns into Hammer Kong. Hammer Kong into Chakanine. Fractale effect, pitching itself. Send away Kit. Kit effect, send away a spell. Alpha effect, return itself. And the opponent's, and their own. Chakanine, which not do anything to Triheart, because unaffected by defense mode monsters. Summons Alpha. Alpha's turned to defense mode again. Triheart putting in work. Player activates Arrival. Summon back Astra. Tri-Brigade Revolt will activate. Activates Vanadium Heart, targeting their Reichheart. Red card is popped. Riem Heart is summoned. Tiger Mortar, Hit, Fractale, and Nerval are all summoned, and all used as material to make Trabergade Shireg. Arrival will then summon Astra. Riem Heart effect, Shireg effect, Hit effect, Nerval effect, Nerval adding Karas, Hit, send away another spell trap, Shirog banishing Riem Heart adding Meek. Meek is then summoned and turned to defense mode. Activates the effect of Rekphobia to pop Shireg. Swings at the Master of Beasts, Alpha. Swings again. And swings again. Dryheart wins the game in a stunning display of super normal. Thank God. Okay. I said last one before this one. Now we're done for realsy. Good God Almighty, those were odd. All right. That's the end of this installment of Master Duel Monday. Watch and learn. Thank you all for watching. If you like Yu-Gi-Oh, watch the Curry Bros podcast. We talk about the anime. Cool. We just got to Battle City. Everyone likes Battle City. Anyway, I'm out. Bye.